what do you think you learned, or do you even know what you're...
I am a software engineer at one of the leading tech firms in Europe.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Can you just signify if you can hear me? Okay, awesome. So what I was saying before was today we're going to be looking at product design and everything about product design basically. So do any of us want to tell us what they understand by product design, or do any of us want to ask any question? Because I know we use UI UX and product design interchangeably. So do you know what product design is? Do you know what UI UX is? Are they the same thing? Are they separate thing? We'll be learning all of that today. But can one or two of us just put in comment, what do you understand by product? I'm not saying give me Google definition, or give me what you've learned, or give me what you have an idea about. Okay. Okay, so let's get started on it. So what's product design basically? Product design can be defined as everything that has to do with a product. So by products here, we're talking about digital products. And as we throw out the course of this classes or these sessions, we'll understand what a digital product is and understand how, okay, what do you consider when you're creating a product? We look at the stakeholders, look at the users, look at the use. I know these things might sound confusing now, but we'll go into more details of what they are and how we'll know about it, or what's the word now? How we'll be able to process it or process things when we come to solving problems and solving issues. So I want my slides to come up so we're both on the same page, or we're all on the same page. So while that is on, let me just buy some time. I'm seeing things like digital marketing, so I think that will be sorted out behind the scenes. But no, this is not digital marketing class. This is product design class. So you probably clicked on the wrong link. All right. Okay. So as earlier stated, today we're going to be talking about the introduction to product design, the introduction to UI and UX design. We understand what UI is and what UX is. We're going to be looking at product versus UI UX design, product design versus UI UX design. I know they use it interchangeably, but they're actually two different things.
I am a software engineer at one of the leading tech firms in Europe, but my journey started right here in Ogun State, Nigeria. As a teenager, I always wanted to be a medical doctor, but I found joy in coding during a 7-day digital bootcamp in 2016. Today, I work as a software engineer at one of the world's leading blockchain startups, and I've also worked with other engineering teams across 3 continents. My name is Shedrack. I earn well and thrive in a career that I love.
It's safe to say I learned this skill and became a global talent. You can too.
I am a software engineer at one of the leading tech firms in Europe, but my journey started right here in Ogun State, Nigeria. As a teenager, I always wanted to be a medical doctor, but I found joy in coding during a 7-day digital bootcamp in 2016. Today, I work as a software engineer at one of the world's leading blockchain startups, and I've also worked with other engineering teams across 3 continents. My name is Shedrack. I earn well and thrive in a career that I love.
It's safe to say I learned this skill and became a global talent. You can too.
a software engineer at one of the leading tech firms in Europe, but my journey started right here in Ogun State, Nigeria. As a teenager, I always wanted to be a medical doctor, but I found joy in coding during a 7-day digital bootcamp in 2016. Today, I work as a software engineer at one of the world's leading blockchain startups, and I've also worked with other engineering teams across 3 continents. My name is Shadrach. I earn well and thrive in a career that I love.
It's safe to say I learned this skill and became a global talent. You can too.
I am a software engineer at one of the leading tech firms in Europe, but my journey started right here in Ogun State, Nigeria. As a teenager, I always wanted to be a medical doctor, but I found joy in coding during a 7-day digital bootcamp in 2016. Today, I work as a software engineer at one of the world's leading blockchain startups, and I've also worked with other engineering teams across 3 continents. My name is Shadrach. I earn well and thrive in a career that I love.
It's safe to say I learned this skill and became a global talent. You can too.
I am a software engineer at one of the leading tech firms in Europe, but my journey started right here in Ogun State, Nigeria. As a teenager, I always wanted to be a medical doctor, but I found joy in coding during a 7-day digital bootcamp in 2016. Today, I work as a software engineer at one of the world's leading blockchain startups, and I've also worked with other engineering teams across 3 continents. My name is Shadrach. I earn well and thrive in a career that I love.
It's safe to say I learned this skill and became a global talent. You can too.
I am a software engineer at one of the leading tech firms in Europe, but my journey started right here in Ogun State, Nigeria. As a teenager, I always wanted to be a medical doctor, but I found joy in coding during a 7-day digital bootcamp in 2016. Today, I work as a software engineer at one of the world's leading blockchain startups, and I've also worked with other engineering teams across 3 continents. My name is Shadrach. I earn well and thrive in a career that I love.
It's safe to say I learned this skill and became a global talent. You can too.
I am a software engineer at one of the leading tech firms in Europe, but my journey started right here in Ogun State, Nigeria. As a teenager, I always wanted to be a medical doctor, but I found joy in coding during a 7-day digital bootcamp in 2016. Today, I work as a software engineer at one of the world's leading blockchain startups, and I've also worked with other engineering teams across 3 continents. My name is Shadrach. I earn well and thrive in a career that I love.
It's safe to say I learned this skill and became a global talent. You can too.
I am a software engineer at one of the leading tech firms in Europe, but my journey started right here in Ogun State, Nigeria. As a teenager, I always wanted to be a medical doctor, but I found joy in coding during a 7-day digital bootcamp in 2016. Today, I work as a software engineer at one of the world's leading blockchain startups, and I've also worked with other engineering teams across 3 continents. My name is Shedrack. I earn well and thrive in a career that I love.
It's safe to say I learned this skill and became a global talent. You can too.
I am a software engineer at one of the leading tech firms in Europe, but my journey started right here in Ogun State, Nigeria.
So, hi everyone. Hello everyone. Hi, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, anywhere you're watching from. Please confirm if you can hear me. Um, Good evening, everyone. I'm just going to go to YouTube so that I know that you can hear me. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm seeing the comment section. Yep. You can hear me. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining in. Okay. Very quickly, I'll need your. I just need where you're joining in from. Let me know where you're joining in from. Anywhere from Nigeria, Kenya, whatever African nation you're joining in from. Can I know where you're joining in from? Thank you, everyone. Yes, you can hear me. I know that. Let me know where you're joining from. If you are in Lagos, states that you're in Lagos. If you are in Maiduguri, let me know. If you are in if you're in Abia State, let me know. If you're in Kogi State, Oregon State, let me know. Okay, Amos is here with us now. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Amos. We trust this is going to be a very impactful session. So this is an introduction class. Okay, we have people from Lagos. A lot of people from Lagos, Abuja, Ikorodu, Lagos. We have someone from Ebonyi. Okay, River State. Nobody out of Nigeria. You have people from other countries. River State, Taraba, Jenny from Ibadan, Lagos, Calabar. Okay. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. All right. Okay, Kano State, you have FCT, Kaduna, Jos. Nobody from the United States. Yes, South Africa. Yeah, someone is from South Africa. A from South River State, Ondo, Castina, Jigawa. Oh, we have UK. Oh, nice. We're global. Someone is from Vancouver. Interesting. Okay. Vancouver should be in the afternoon by now.
United States of Nigeria.
Okay, okay. We're getting there. We are getting there. All right, Lagos. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Someone is from Iraq. Hmm. No, United Kingdom of Accra. You guys are funny. Okay. All right. So let's begin the session. Thank you, because I'm already seeing new countries. People are following me now. All right.
Okay, this is really lovely.
Belgium. Hey, Lua Shitemi from Belgium. Ah, who is joining from Pakistan? Wow, interesting. Okay. Thank you guys. Very quickly. Amos, you want to come and start with the icebreaker questions or
Okay. First of all, I want to welcome all of you once again to this digital marketing trend. I know some of us we've probably spoken at like the first onboarding session. So it's really nice to talk to all of you once again. And if you're excited, just drop like an emoji. Let's see how excited you are. Like, yay, because like yeah, I'm excited. Can't drop an emoji, but like whatever face I'm making is the emoji. So yeah. I think the first question I'll ask is like, okay, so tell me what's like one favorite brand on social media that you admire the most? Like, okay, think about all the brands you've come across on social media, or the brands, even probably when you're working on billboards, which brand would you say speaks to you the most? I would like to just hear, I'd like to see like your responses in the comment section. So just let us know. I mean, yeah, comes to digital marketing. Let's see how your exposure to marketing is. So someone said Diva brand. That's interesting. That's nice. Yeah, I'm glad that we're all excited. Dano milk. Really? Like, why do you like Dano milk? That's interesting. Like,
I'm a fan of Daniel. Someone says MTN. Someone says MTN. That's nice.
someone said Temu. I like that. I mean, they've been bombarding us
Hey,
at
Temu, yes. We need to pick Temu as a case study. When we
actually
stop Temu
Duolingo
as a
also.
case study,
Yeah, I mean, Duolingo has been really impressive with their
yeah,
training.
Junior. Someone likes Vicky
Uh,
James. Nice.
uh,
Nestle,
I mean,
Coca
Vicky James is a brand, so that's good. Pepsi, yeah,
Glovo, Glovo's marketing is actually good also.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Unilever, yeah, I think I like Unilever strategies to some extent.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Video assurance. They are good at. I'm not good. Nobody's
uh,
mentioning Airtel. Okay, somebody mentioned Airtel.
Amazon,
So,
MTN. I mean, MTN everywhere you go. When we mentioned Clovo, I was waiting for Child Deck, so I think Child Deck came in already. That's nice.
okay.
Yeah.
For
So
me, I
there's
don't. Nobody's mentioning fintechs. Like there are some fintech money points adverts are
some
usually
mention money points.
they
Yeah,
really are okay.
yeah. So I saw mention Gold Circle. Okay, that's interesting. Glow,
Yeah.
yes. You like CBX marketing? Who is that?
I'm not going to lie. That marketing was captivating. I'm not.
Really?
I'm not even going to lie.
I
CBEX.
mean,
Okay.
okay, fair money. Yes, that's good. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love that. I love that. Yeah.
Okay.
Netflix, yeah, I think Netflix has a good time. Someone mentioned, okay, MM Praise. Oh, wow, that's true. I mean, MM Praise really does some amazing stuff every year.
Yes. 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 MM Priest too does that. Okay. All right. Yeah. A lot of Melanie Pine. Do you know? I've recently been seeing Melanie Pine's advert. And I think it was because I searched for like parfait on Instagram, and then they've been bombarding me with Melanie Pine. I have
Okay.
to check them.
I guess that's a sign you should spend your money
Yeah.
and go buy that. Spend some of this money.
Okay. I'm seeing a lot of global brands and also a lot of local brands here. It means a
Yeah,
lot of us are really like looking at marketing, and some of the choices I'm seeing here, yeah, they're very, very good.
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask the second icebreaker um, question is so, what platform do you use the most, and why do you use it? Like, what platform do you use the most, and why do you use it? What digital platform do you use the most, and why do you use it?
Let's hear.
What platform do you use?
Mm.
Instagram. Okay, WhatsApp. No, don't just tell me what the platform you use. Tell
That's why
me
you also.
why you use the platform. Like, if you use TikTok, why do you use the platform? X for information. TikTok. All right. People are mentioning Instagram. I don't think know why you use
Why do you use Instagram? Some use
TikTok.
WhatsApp to communicate. Yes, actually, WhatsApp is our everyday.
Yes. Yeah. Someone said TikTok course you can easily get engagement there. Hmm. Really? Okay. Um, I use X for content creation. TikTok and entertainment for entertainment. Okay.
Okay, WhatsApp. Someone says TikTok. Okay. TikTok or video content, TikTok for memes. Oh, recent Esther said Facebook to market a product. That's really interesting. Now let's hear more about you from that. Recent, what kind of products do you market? If you care to share with us.
Yeah, it looks like a lot. Some people have some like background here on digital marketing.
As you,
Yes, this class is digital marketing. Someone is asking, I'm lost. No, this class is digital marketing.
you
Uh,
probably
maybe you should probably increase your volume. Okay, someone says I use WhatsApp platform
yeah,
for Okay, that's these are beautiful platforms, by the way. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Few people run ads here, as I can see. Don't worry, that's going to change. Okay. Facebook because of my target audience are there. We might have to discuss more about the target audience.
yeah. Snapchat because
Okay.
it's fast and reliable and global. That's interesting. I feel like wouldn't you say the same for all other social media platforms? I mean, Instagram is global.
I mean,
Uh,
like, yeah,
though
yeah,
reliability is subjective. So
yeah.
there's that.
Okay. Um, Amos, any other icebreaker question you want to ask before we?
Okay, let's see one. Let me add some more. So okay, we've spoken about like um we asked about like the social media platforms we use. I'll ask this. Let's see if we have anything interesting here. What's like what's the product or service that you've seen that like okay, maybe you saw an ad, you clicked on it and you wanted to buy this thing. Tell me like not the one that just were like, okay, this is nice and everything. The one that actually made you buy that probably you saw an advert, but because of something they did, it made you wanted to like, okay, put your money on this. Probably made you wanted to subscribe for their platform, their um subscribe for Spotify or Apple Music. One of the things that you just saw an ad and you're like, okay, these people have my money. Let's hear. Okay, someone said Netflix. Okay, Temu, okay, Temu. I can see how Temu got a lot of people's money. Lush and Netflix, interesting. AliExpress, okay, yeah, I think I know quite a lot for that. Yeah, fair money. So fair money, I'm losing fair money to the interest or to the transaction charges. Which one? The free deal seems sweet. Glow, gym equipment. Okay, if you're saying gym equipment, tell us like, okay, what kind of gym equipment did you see, and what made you like say you wanted to get the gym equipment? Like Temu because of the free deals. I was gonna say Jumia, Netflix. So I think the ones that scare me the most are the Bet Niger and one is Bet on. But online courses is the perfect clickbait. Ah, wow, that's good. I feel like if Incubator wanted to do a paid program, one of the perfect uh, audience for them.
Hmm.
A from Jumia. That's nice. Without courses.
A lot of people vibe with digital courses here. That's good.
Wow, that's nice. Sonia Tomato Paste because of the song. Oh, I mean, nobody's mentioning Indomie because the songs when we were younger, we're like, no, mommy must buy it for us. Allison, yeah, Duolingo. So you paid for Duolingo Premium, did you?
Online clothes vendor on Instagram. I saw a beautiful sponsored advertisement and I went straight to her page and placed an order. Oh, nice.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Hmm.
DSTV, oh wow. No! Somebody saying pick me, it's in you. Okay, I can see pick me, it's in you. I mean,
Yeah, Spotify, etc.
Yeah. Wow. Those are two days. Okay. Very soon. If someone spends their time on YouTube and Spotify with podcasts, that's interesting, Pamela. I think that's something I also do a lot. That's why I can like, relate with that. Cowbell. Ah, yes. Our good mama detergent. Only role models. Snapchat Plus. Okay, I can see.
Snapchat Plus.
Yeah. So like also using music, and it was and okay. The ads were annoying. I'm guessing that's what you mean, favor. So it wasn't like they enticed you to get it. They were like frustrating you to get it. Timothy, glow with pride. That is that working out now. Ah, Panadol. Ah, Panadol used to have some interesting adverts then.
Yes, Panadol interest. Panadol extra. Forgotten that one.
Yeah.
Yes, Calgary. Yeah.
Yeah. That's really nice.
Okay. Noodles.
All right. So, Toby, do you have another one for them? So we move
Uh,
on. Next.
I think that we can go into sharing our
Okay.
side.
All right then.
Okay.
Yeah.
People are still people are still out there still seeing a lot of brands coming up.
Yeah. New point. Supreme noodle. Ah, not say share drag from DSA advert. Actually, you share drag. I'm actually even that that advert is actually really impressive. Kudos to DSA for
There's
that
one
actually.
ad I might show you maybe during our class one-on-one class. The ad is about Murphy ladder. It's about a ladder, but then the way it was advertised, if I had money that time to buy the ad, I would have bought that ladder. I don't need the ladder, but I would have bought the ladder.
So now, diving into it, what's our topic for? What's our course that we're taking? Digital marketing. I want to give that we're all aware of the course that yeah, if you are not here for digital marketing, then I mean, just hold on. So digital marketing, and this class is going to really be interesting. I'm sure you're all having fun now. Like if you're not having fun, just comment that you're not having fun. Let us know so that we know what to do. But if you're having fun, let us know that you're having fun. Yeah. So and this class is going to go through a 12-week program where every week we're going to be giving you different modules and different topics. Um, there's also going to be a project that will come up. I'm going to go through like the different modules and different classes that we're going to have each. I'll let Toby to come on and tell us about like the projects, how we should expect our project should come up towards the end, just like an intro.
Okay. Um, just give me a minute. Trying to get document.
I think I should take control of this. All right, so can you see us? If you can hear, let us know you can hear.
Okay. Please let's know and here. So quickly, I'm just going to give you like an overview of the curriculum, um, what you are going to be learning. Okay. So in week one, we are going to look at we are going to look into the introduction to digital marketing and digital marketing channels. So you are going to understand digital marketing, and we'll try to break it down to layman terms of what digital marketing actually entails, right? And then the digital marketing landscape, like what is the digital marketing landscape? What are the opportunities available for you as a digital marketer, right? Also, the importance of digital marketing for business. It's fascinating that um, a lot of people still don't understand the importance of digital marketing, right? A lot of people are sleeping on it, but where there's ignorance, there's opportunity. So where there is a lot of ignorance, there are people who still don't understand what digital marketing is about, the advantage that they could get um, with digital marketing. There is always there's ignorance, but there's always opportunity there, right? And then we'll look at setting digital marketing goals and objective, how to come up with a digital marketing objective, how to come up with digital marketing campaigns, things like that. And also look at some overview of digital marketing channels, SEO, SEM, social media, content, email. We'll delve into various aspects of digital marketing, right? The channels of digital marketing. And also look at how you can identify your target audience and buyer personnel. So this will take you through what a target audience actually is, who your target audience is, how you should determine who your target audience is, um, what what qualifies someone for a particular campaign or a particular product, right? So your buyer persona. So you're going to be looking at yeah, delving into that, and also we'll also be looking at developing digital marketing strategy. Um, how do you come up with strategies, digital marketing strategies? Can you look at a business that has not heard about digital marketing before? They have not implemented anything related to digital marketing. Can you look at them and come up with a digital marketing strategy? Or can you look at a business that maybe has digital marketing, right? That they already did some things online, and you can strategize what they are doing. You can re-engineer it to be better and to actually work. So we are going to look at all of those things. And then in week two, we're going to look at website optimization and content marketing fundamentals. And when I'm taking you through the history of digital marketing, I'm going to open your eyes to like some of the trends, right, that we have seen by ourselves, right? Content marketing or content is the lifeblood of marketing. Like you can't do digital marketing without content. You need content. Like you can't do digital marketing without content. So you must master content. You must know how to create content. You must know how to come up with content that speaks to people's pain points, speaks to people's struggles, speak to people's desires. So if you have maybe been running away from content, maybe this class is not for you, but because content is the lifeblood. So we're not going to be going deep into like content creation itself, but we're going to help you to understand how to know good content, like how to know the content that will perform, the content that won't, how to know the content that will bring the most money for you or your clients. So that's very, very important. If you are following, just drop. I want to see an emoji icon in the chat box because I'm seeing a lot of things. So just drop an emoji icon for me in the chat box. Let me know if you are following. Can drop love, fire emoji, something like emoji. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's good. So let me continue. So in week two, we are going to look at website optimization and content marketing fundamentals. So yeah, we're going to look at, okay, how do you come up? How do you write a website? Like how do you come up with the websites, right? So what's the website? What is website structure? Now I'm also going to break down, like, because aside from a website, there are also things we that a website is a landing page. I'm going to be breaking down those things to you, so you know what a landing page is, what a what a landing page is meant to look like. It could be a website, it could be a sales page, it could be an opt-in page, and things like that. And then we'll take you through how to the Google Analytics, like how to analyze these things, like how to know what works, right? Data also. Data is the mother and father of digital marketing. So if you have been running away from content, you're running away from data, you need data, like, because data is very, very important in marketing. Now we're going to be teaching you like how to get those data, how to interpret those data also, and then we look at content creation process, what goes into content creation process, what goes into content distribution channels. Now there's the aspect of creating content, and there's the aspect of knowing how to distribute the content. Those two things are not the same thing, right? So you know how to distribute the content, how, and this is where I'm going to take you through the channels, the content content distribution channels, so you can understand each of these channels and you can know exactly how they work. You can't you can't be successful on a channel that you don't understand. That's very, very important. You cannot use the same strategy you use for Instagram for TikTok. You cannot use the same strategy for TikTok on YouTube. You cannot use the same strategy on YouTube for LinkedIn. They are different channels, and you need to understand the platform. You need to understand how these channels work and the kind of content to create for these channels so they can work for you. Also, we look at content calendar and planning, all of these things. These are basic social media trainings that we're going to give you guys. And then in week three, we're going to look at SEO basics, right? We're going to look at SEO basics and advanced SEO. So one page and off-page SEO, keyword research and optimization. I believe we know the meaning of SEO. Um, can someone tell me what SEO means?
Yeah. No, we're not sharing the curriculum yet, Manuela.
Tell me what SEO. Okay, search engine optimization.
Yeah.
All right. So SEO is search engine optimization. What search engine optimization means in lay terms is, when you go to Google, there's a search bar, right? And then you put in some keywords, and you notice that some things will come out first, some things will come out last, some things will come out on page 219, right? So that search engine works. That's how search engine works. Or every major social media platform has a search engine, right? So how do you make sure that when you key in a particular brand or a particular website name, it comes out at least in the first page, or if not on the top? So all of those things, we're going to go into them. So local SEO, Google My Business, content optimization for SEO, link building strategies. Also going to look at, um, just give me a moment.
For week four, I
Yeah,
will.
okay, can go to week four. Amos, can you take from week four?
Okay, so for week four, we're going to talking about social and email marketing. So, I mean, you've all mentioned the different social media platforms that you like here already. So, I mean, we're going to start diving into them. How can you use these different channels to actually, like, okay, reach your target audience? Someone already mentioned that Facebook is where our audience is. I think I would love to get more info on you from that. But, like, yeah, I think I love that. Wow, like, how someone is thinking in that direction. So, yeah, looking at social media, looking at the different channels. If you can list all the social media platforms we know in the chat box, that would be lovely. Let me see all the social media platforms that we know. So we're going to be looking at the strategy and also the content planning in that regard. I'm also going to look at influencer marketing. How best can we work with influencers to actually achieve what we want to achieve? how how best can we work with also email. So we're also going to work on email marketing and email marketing tools. Yeah. So like we've not listed all the social media platforms we have. I'm just seeing WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Is there any WhatsApp? Okay, I'm seeing Facebook. Is there any Facebook we have? Okay, yes, X, formerly known as Twitter, as everyone writes it nowadays. LinkedIn, yeah. So yeah, that's what we'll be going into the week for. Then after that, the next week we'll be looking at digital advertising. So that in that week, I'm going to have a lot of me. So we'll be looking into paid ads, how you can run ads on different platforms. So I know we've asked like what SEO is, and some people got it. This might be tough. For what do we think SEM is? So if you know what SEM is, you can just drop it in the comments. Let me see. We're going to be talking about like okay SEM also, and I don't want to spoil it yet. Let me just wait about to see if you guys will tell me what SEM is. So we're looking at paid ads on all the other platforms, especially Google and Meta. We would also look at ads across other channels, but most of our focus will be on Google and Meta. Yes, thank you very much, Fela. So SEM is search engine marketing, and that's where Google Ads come into play. So we're going to be looking like know when you search for something, and like the first three posts are like sponsored posts here. So how do we make that work? So that's what SEM is, search engine marketing. So this is interesting. I really love this class. I feel like we're going to have like a really good time, great time. Yeah. Then from then on, we'll be moving into like the automations. So we're also going to dive deeper into email marketing. I just now like okay, we can automate emails, automate newsletters, and create campaigns also. Then we're also still going to look into the analytics parts, and KPIs, and also using data. I mean, using data is very, very important. I think Toby has spoken a bit about that. So you have to be able to know how to use data in your marketing. So we're going to actually go deeper into that in the course of this program that we're taking you to. And then drum roll, we're also going to take course into AI in digital marketing. We're going to look at like how AI is going to help us. I mean, how many of us are excited about like working with AI? We know that AI now we've spoken about it a lot. That like, it's the dawn of a new age or whatever buzzword they're using out there. So I'm also going to talk about that. Like okay, um, how AI is going to help us in digital marketing. I'm going to talk about the popular tools we have in AI. So working with ChatGPT, working with the ones embedded in different platforms. You'll be surprised, like some of us know that Meta has AI tools also. We're also going to be looking at trends, like okay, what are the things that are trending now in digital marketing? Um, what are things that we should look forward to as digital marketing is evolving? Because I mean, what was working, and you are going to see it in the course of today's session. That what was working before is probably not working now. New things are coming up. Yeah, someone is even mentioning DeepSeek. Yes, that's like a good AI tool. Yeah. So we're going to look at how we can actually implement these tools in our day-to-day life because what we are bringing to you is not just okay, copy and paste from like okay, there's like a whole lecture notes and everything. What I'm bringing to you is like okay, first of all, we are giving you the practical aspect of things. We're going to show you how things are going to work in real life. And we're also being very realistic with the changing times. That, okay, as times are changing, as the world is evolving, as new technology is also coming into play, how can we capitalize on them as marketers? So we're going to be looking at the trends in digital marketing. Yeah. And then we're going to learn how to build a digital marketing strategy. Like, yes, a digital marketing strategy. All of you, every one of you in this class is going to build a digital marketing strategy from ground up. And we're going to review it. Yes, that is going to be one of your final projects. Yes. And we're going to learn how to plan campaigns and also be able to just present some of these things that we've worked on and then we're going to have like that's just going to be the end of our sessions. In the final week, you work on your project, you come, you present, and then we just wrap up. Then we also move to the mentorship phase, and also there's also going to be an hackathon at the end of this session. So please do well to be um, in attendance. Do well to make sure that like you show up for all the classes. I feel like I even like dumbed a lot of these things down. Rachel, thank you. The class is loaded. Like really, really loaded. It's loaded. Yes, there will be materials for this course. There will be materials shared for to everyone for this course. Yes, thank you very much. Moving on. So I'd like to know which part aspects that we've spoken about are you guys most excited in for? Which class which subject or topic, which aspect of it are you going to be more excited for in the course of this program? Just let us know. Oh, sorry, I because I didn't mention the weeks. Okay, let me just come back a bit. So week 5 is going to be digital advertising. That is where I talked about where we're going to talk about how we're going to run all the ads on different platforms. Then week 6 is going to be automation, KPIs, and AI. So in that 6th week, we're going to just talk about the automations, which is email automations, and the campaign flow. Also, then also have to track our KPIs and work with data. And then we're going to just do a brief intro of AI in week 6. Then week 7, we're going to continue AI, yes, and I'll just go a bit deeper into AI. Then we're also going to look at trends and strategy. So week 7 is AI trends and strategy. That's what we're going to do for week 7. Then week 8 is our capstone project. So that's our project week. We'll be having a few sessions back to back, but it's mostly be on helping you to plan your campaigns, review some of the campaigns and strategies you will work on, and your final presentation. So week 8 is just for your capstone project. So that's how the flow is going to be. Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. I hope you all got that. Yes, someone said, oh, I like it. Everyone, people are saying all topics are interesting, all aspects are interesting. Someone said social media ads. That's nice. People are excited about learning everything. That's good to know. All right, now, so let's move on to the next segment now. So, Toby, you want to take us in? Okay.
Okay, all right. So now we know what we're going to be learning. So can we just go into introduction? Just introduce yourself, and I to also introduce myself, so they know who they are talking to. Please can you move
Yeah.
to the next?
Okay. All right. So, I'm going to introduce myself. I believe you all know my name now. I'm Amos, and I'm the product marketing manager currently at Seller, which is an e-commerce company. At Seller, I lead end-to-end digital campaigns on Google and Meta, and across other platforms, other channels. But Google and Meta has been our main driver. I've created sales funnels, worked on very, very effective ad creatives. And I also work with data a lot. Data is like something that I work with in my bones. So I'm going to have a short time to help and optimize campaigns. So I've managed multi-ad accounts for different for products and brands, clients, companies across different industries, especially fintech and edtech. I've even worked in like the marketplace industry also, and I've worked on emails and push notifications and also executed performance marketing strategy across social media and search, which is like the paid ads part and the Google search. The Google search as SEM, as we've established here today already. Currently, I'm pursuing my MBA, and in this class, I am bringing all my expertise, my years of experience, everything that I have faced and witnessed in this marketing industry, everything that my eyes has gone through, all the shaggy and all the good and the bad. Yeah, to just come and make sure that I'm trying to dumb it all down in the next 8 weeks or so, and just try to make sure that like, okay, you actually get impact, you actually get value for being here, and making sure that like okay, yeah, yes, I could really learn something interesting.
Is a round of applause for Amos. Amos is
Uh,
my guy.
don't
Please,
mind. So we are going to him next now. We're going to see who your
a
guy is.
round of my own bar is not as long. I don't have too much.
And we know.
It's a round of
Let me
applause.
go
Okay,
and do it afterwards.
it's a round of let me see Ginger. Like, a lot of you are not celebrating grace in the house. Ah, yeah, yeah. Now you're talking. All right. Thank you. Please keep it coming. Keep it coming.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much. So for me, um, so my name is Toby Obafemi. So I'm a digital marketing strategist with 4 years of experience. So actually, I started as a copywriter, and that's one journey I always appreciated. For me, I started as a copywriter. I started writing copies back in 2021. And my first job was as a copywriter, a full-time copywriter, writing email sequences, writing sales page copies, website copies. I was more of a generalist copywriter, writing everything. And during that time, I had the opportunity to work for so many people in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, so many coaches, so many weird niches, which I might be letting you guys on maybe later. I got the opportunity to work with people like Funke Bokno and so many people in Nigeria and also outside Nigeria. So, but for the past 4 years, I've been concentrated on working for coaches, consultants, thought leaders, people who are in the experts business. I see a lot of people were mentioning courses, right? So I've been involved in the course space, selling courses, digital marketer for coaches, consultants, and thought leaders. So I've worked on majorly every part of marketing. Um, Maybe not as wild as Amos, but then most part of marketing, when we talk about webinars, running lead magnets ads, conversion ads, coming up with offers, all of those things, right? And yeah, and I've I'll be humble. By God's grace, I've done a lot of eight-figure launches in Naira, and also I've worked I've worked with different tools also, enabling me Facebook ads, Instagram ads, a little bit of YouTube ads and Google ads here and there. So I'm looking to impact you guys also with some of the knowledge I've gotten over the years and try to distill it because it, the problem most times is that when we say digital marketing, a lot of people think number one is saturated. Like there are a lot of people doing digital marketing. Why should I be doing it? And then number two is like, where do I even start from? That's another question a lot of people ask. Because when you talk about digital marketing, there are there are a lot of there are a lot of skills involved in digital marketing. Yeah, so there's this confusion of where do I start from? Because as a digital marketer, you must know social media, you must know content, you must understand data, you must understand um, Facebook ads, all these ad things. You must be versatile there. So, but I'm going to break it down as much as possible so you understand it and it's not confusing. And by the end of this, you can actually walk up to a business, maybe someone who has been doing traditional marketing and tell them that you want to help them to set up their digital marketing for their business and actually skyrocket their sales, skyrocket everything that they are doing, and you'll be paid well. All right. So that's what I'll be doing or helping you with in this class. So yeah, give me a round of applause too.
Give Toby a round of applause. Give Toby a round of applause. There's something I usually call Toby. I usually call Toby the coach of coaches. Because he's also like my coach who get all this big grammar that I just know. He's just like my coach.
Okay, nice one.
The figures that
That's
matter. The figures matter. But
okay.
actually, I think this class is going to really be interesting because Toby and I have been. Before I even talk about that, there was something I said in the onboarding session. I think Toby weren't there, but Toby, I'd like to ask you a question. When was the last time you went to a physical office?
Since my NYC days.
Yeah, no, it is. Wow. Wow. I think that's even longer than mine. So you guys see, there's a lot of prospects in this. And
Yeah, there's a lot of, yeah. Yeah, one of the reasons why a lot of people want to learn digital marketing is also to work remotely. And I think it's one of the greatest blessings for me because I haven't, I've worked an office job when I left university. I worked as an accountant. And in case you guys don't know, I'm an accountant by profession, right?
A
So I
chartered
worked,
accountant. What is
I
it?
I don't like being around. I worked for a while as an accountant. Then before I went for my NYC, I still worked as an accountant. But immediately after doing my NYC, I already knew that that life was not for me. Like I could not be going through BRT every day, coming back in the night. I don't know. Maybe some people enjoy that because I'm talking to a lot of people now, and they honestly enjoy that lifestyle. Like they really want to go into office and everything. But for me, I just like to be in my house, right? And at least the digital marketing is what we humbly used to it. Again, that's what we
Yeah,
come to it, and we can stay at home and um, we can earn, right? So that's one of the benefits of learning skills like this. Yeah.
yeah. That's really impressive. I have like a lot more to add, but like let's go on our break now quickly. So we're going on our break. So during the break, you all can take the attendance. Yeah. But trust me, just go on a break. I feel like we've even loaded you with a lot, so you guys need to just go and like just rest a bit.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think we are back now. Thank you guys for waiting. I hope you guys have filled the attendance. Um.
Yeah, hope we're all back. Hi everyone, welcome back. I think before we continue, I think I was going to say something before we went on break then. But if you are
Okay.
back, please let us know that we are back. I like to know that my people are back before we continue so that you try as much as possible not to meet anything. Okay, thank you, Chechi. Yeah, back, welcome back. All right, thank you very much. It's good to be seeing a lot of interesting responses. Good to know what you're saying. So I was going to say something that I think this class is one of the things that is going to really make this class interesting is um is the fact that I feel like Toby and I are the best of both worlds when it comes to digital marketing. I mean, his expertise, his kind of industry is different from mine. Even sometimes we even argue on best practices and best ways to approach things. So it's really good. I feel like we are really privileged to be having both of us on board because I mean you get to see how you can actually if you want to work in a tech, fintech or any form of tech brand, or if you want to like sell courses and make 8 figures selling courses, you're in the right place because you're going to get everything here. And then at the end of the day, you're able to choose like, okay, this is your path, this is where you want to go to, this is where you want to go to, and like just use your perspective and still have perspective of every single aspect of digital marketing that there is. So moving on now.
Yeah.
So I think some people are still having issues with their attendance. Probably someone can attend to them.
A large number of people are still
A lot
coming.
of people are having some attendance. So I think we'll just give a few minutes grace for people to fill in their attendance so that we don't allow it to distract the class.
Oh, all right. So we just continue. So I'm going to take you guys like we said in the beginning. This is an introductory class just to introduce you to digital marketing. Some of you have an idea of what digital marketing is. Some of you don't. So we are going to go into like what digital marketing is, try to define it, and also the history of digital marketing. So this can be fun, right? So if you can resonate with anything I'm saying, you can just drop it in the chat box. I'm also going to be asking you guys a lot of questions because this is just an introduction. There's some basic knowledge that we are meant to know. Um, that is meant to like at least in school, if you have passed through school, you're meant to have gotten that knowledge of what marketing is, at least marketing. So the first question I'm going to be asking is, what is marketing? Can someone give me a definition for marketing? And please don't give me textbook definition. Don't go to Google and copy and paste an answer. So what's marketing? What is marketing? Can someone give me like a definition, a short definition? So someone says to sell things. Okay. All right. So it's an act of making a product known, right? Marketing is creating public awareness about what you do. Marketing is informing others about what you sell. Marketing is a way marketing are ways you take to get to your target audience. All right. I think a lot of people have a lot of ideas. So somebody says marketing is the act of distributing your product to the target audience. Okay. Is that marketing? Okay. Okay. Marketing is the process of selling my product. Okay. So to advertise, can somebody tell me, can you guys tell me the difference between marketing and advertisement? Can you tell me the difference in marketing? Okay, to make this more even to make it harder, I need you guys to tell me the difference between marketing, advertisement, and branding. So tell me the difference between marketing, advertisement, and branding. So marketing is an act of advertising goods and services. Uh, Marketing is synonymous with activities required to make sales. Okay. Marketing is the process of communicating link between the buyers and the seller. Marketing is the process of selling out products, services for visibility. Can someone tell me the difference in okay? So marketing is the process of selling. Advertisement is to make your brand known. Marketing is everything, including advertising. So this is good. Moses. Advertising is showcasing your branding involves creating identity. Okay, that's right. Marketing is the medium used where okay, advertising is creating awareness. Marketing is a function of advertising, sales promotion, publicity, human relations, and sales. Marketing is the process of putting marketing is the process of putting out your products. All right. We all have an idea. I'm really liking these answers. Branding is the uniqueness you create for your business. Hmm. I'm really liking these answers. Mar- Marketing is the process of creating, communicating, and delivering value to customers by understanding their needs, their wants, and then promoting products or services that meet those needs. Okay. Mm. All right. Branding is building the face of the branding is building the face of a brand. Okay. Marketing is selling. Marketing marketing introduces you to the world. These are great answers, guys. These are great answers. You can keep them coming in. Marketing is growing visibility. Advertisement is a medium to market. Branding is creating an identity. Oh, nice. There are no wrong answers here. Now, marketing is an art of marketing something. That's not really a definition? Marketing is an act of marketing something. What is marketing? Marketing is defined as identifying, satisfying customers' need profitably. Okay. Telling people about existing products or services. All right. Marketing encompasses both advertisement and branding. Branding is a promise kept. Okay. Branding is a promise kept. Marketing is awareness. Advertising is the conversion while brand is value. Wow. There are a lot of business people here. Okay. Branding is packaging. Branding is creating identity. For those that are just joining, my question is what is the difference between marketing, branding, and advertising? What is the difference between marketing, branding, and advertising? Advertising is about making your products and services known. known to people. Marketing is awareness and advertising is the conversion while branding is value. Okay. Uh, okay. I like this. Someone says marketing is the overall strategy and process of promoting, selling, and distributing a product or service. Okay. So branding is unique identity. Advertising is showing that a product service exists or product exists, and marketing is selling out a product or service to the target audience. Marketing is identifying, and advertising is creating demand. Hmm. Okay. I hear you, sir. Yes, yeah, did the most. I'm seeing a lot of definitions here, interesting definitions. Okay, let me give you my definition of what marketing is, right? And this is a textbook definition. It's what we're taught in school, right? So marketing involves the total sum of activities. Are you guys following? Right, so I need you guys to follow here, and if you can take notes, just take notes. So marketing is the total sum of activities involved in the buying and selling of a product. So everything that we do to buy or sell a product is marketing. That is involved in buying and selling of a product is marketing. So there are no wrong answers. So when we talk about awareness, visibility, promotions, advertisements, it's all geared to one thing. We want people to buy. So it's the total sum of activity that that all the total sum of activity involved in the buying and selling of of a product. Right? So it's the overall plan for getting people interested in what you're selling. So anything that you do to get people interested in what you're selling is called marketing. So if you shoot a video, right? You shoot a video today, advertising or talking about your product, that's marketing. If you decide to start running ads, yeah, that's marketing. If you decide to print flyers, that's marketing. If you decide to go to a billboard, print a billboard, that's marketing. So it encompasses all the overall plan, strategies, and activities at getting people interested in what you're buying, right? And then advertising is just um, you pushing out um, your products. For example, you run ads, it's advertising. You meet someone to help you to post on your status. You are reaching new audience. That's advertising. But everything all involves marketing. So good answer, guys. So marketing is anything you do to sell a product. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Great answer, guys. So when we know definition of marketing, now we'll just add digital to it. So now what is digital marketing? So digital and marketing. Now we understand marketing. And then if we say there's digital marketing, it means that there is a traditional way of marketing. So digital marketing just means anything that involves you marketing online. So another name for digital marketing is just online marketing, as simple as that. So what you're here to do is to learn how to sell online. Okay, is to learn all the overall strategies that make people buy products online. Do we get that? Can you hear me and can you see me? Please confirm if you can see me. You can see me move. All right. And I'm going to be very, very I'm happy that you are here because this skill that you're about to learn is the singular most important skill that you can learn. And even if you want to learn other things later, right, you having a strong knowledge of digital marketing. You having a strong digital marketing um, you having a strong digital marketing skill guarantees your success in any field, right? Because the number one problem of people, why a lot of people don't have money, is they don't know marketing. They don't know how to market, right? So you can have the best product, but if you don't know how to market it, you are going nowhere. Okay, so that's why you are so lucky to be in this class. My mic is paused. Oh, I'm just going to off my video and on the back. All right. So now that we've gotten, like, we are clear on what marketing is, right? Let's discuss channels. So we are clear on what digital marketing is, our channels of digital marketing, right? So when we do traditional marketing, right? There are channels for traditional marketing like billboards. We had um, banners, we had flyers and things like that. Now, for digital marketing, there are basic channels that we have for it. Number one is social media, which is the biggest channel now. Anybody who wants to sell online, their first thought is to go into social media, right? So it's all like a buzzword now that people are screaming to everyone that you should post content, like post content online, do something online so you can sell. If you are selling anything, yeah, I'm sure you must have heard it. That just post content online, go online, you see clients there. So social media is one channel. We have search engine, we have email marketing, we have website, and we have apps. So let's go to the first channel, social media, right? So there are different social media platforms when it comes to social media. There's Instagram, there is TikTok, there is LinkedIn, right? There is X, right? And what do we see there? We see people who want to sell their products. They come online, they post content, right? And they get rich. Once they get rich, they sell to people, right? And then they make money, right? So this social media channel for digital marketing is you going to a platform, right? And what this platform do is that they have data sets of people, right? And I used to tell people that anybody can create social media. All you need is traffic, right? Get people to install your app and get people to keep you engaging on your app. Because the goal of Facebook, what they are doing every day and night, what the owners of Facebook, all these social media platforms that you use, their their main goal, their main objective is that you remain on their platform for as long as possible, right? So there are people who have created YouTube videos like this live that you created, this live that you're watching right now. They created it for the sole aim that so that people can come and spend time on their platform, right? So they create it so you can come and spend time, and then when you spend time, you are able to take your data, right? They're able to take your what you type, things that you did, your intent, and all of those things. Because what they do is that all these search engines they have memory, right, where they record everything they are typing, right, and then they can sell that data, right? So that's how social media platform works. So when you go to a social media platform, what you are doing is borrowing their audience, borrowing people who are already on that platform, and you are selling to them, and then you get money that way. And then we have search engine also through what you search. Right? So Google does this a lot. I don't know if you have ever searched something on Google, right? You search for a phone on Google, and then you go to Instagram, and the next thing is that you're seeing the phone that you searched, right? Or you go to YouTube, and the first thing that you're seeing an ad um, advertising that phone, right? So these are channels by which people advertise with digital marketing. And then we have emails, right? I don't know how many of you have opted into an email sequence before, and then you keep getting emails to for purchase, right? How many of you have I've done that. Emails like maybe I've seen like a free offer. Somebody says, do this for free, and then I get this for free, and then you opt in to get the thing for free, and then once you opted in to get the thing for free, you started getting emails. How many of you have done that? Okay, all right. Yeah, yeah. So that's one way that like people used to market also, and I'm a big proponent of like email marketing. Like I enjoy email marketing. My first when I started as a copywriter, first thing I did was email marketing. I mastered email marketing, right? Getting leads, um, creating opt-in pages, getting people to sign up, and then targeting them with email sequences that is targeted to sell things to them, right? So there's email marketing there, and email marketing is an huge one, very very huge one. And then there's websites also, website and apps, right? Okay, like I don't know if you have been to Google, search for something, you land on the website, and on the website you are seeing their products and things like that. A lot of brands do this. They send you to their website. You want to buy something, um, just go to Google, search blah blah blah, and go to the website and buy it. So these are channels. They call these channels. So this is important because when you are planning campaigns, right? Um, your client might ask you, what channels do you use for your digital marketing campaigns? For some people, you can be a specialist in certain channels. For example, there are digital marketers who are specialists in just TikTok marketing. Like they are digital marketers, yeah, but where they specialize in is TikTok marketing. So for a very very long time, I was a specialist with Instagram and Facebook, right? So there are digital marketing professionals who are specialists with um, with YouTube ads, right? So at some point when you are getting the hang of digital marketing, you might want to specialize in certain channels. You can specialize in SEO as a major channel. You can specialize as an SEO specialist, right? You do SEO for a living, right? There are people like that they are, when you call them anything SEO, they are the best at it, right? So you can specialize in all of these things. So that's why you must understand the channels. And for most times, it's not every product that you can advertise on every channel. You must understand the target audience. So you must understand these channels, right? And new channels are coming up every day. Like new channels are coming up every day. People are creating more apps. Um, the online space now, there's Web3 and a lot of things, right? So you must be conversant with these channels, and you must understand how they work. So that's why a digital marketer. Some products will sell on TikTok, some will sell on LinkedIn. You must understand channels, right? So when you're advertising, you can say, okay, the audience for this product, they will be on this channel. So let's focus on this channel. So it's very, very important. Okay. And then why does digital marketing matter? Why does it even matter? So number one is global reach, right? Global reach. Okay. So as of today, right, there are 5.56 billion people online actively using the internet, right? That's half of the total number of people, almost half of the total number of people who are on the earth, right? So when it comes to digital marketing, you have global reach. There are people online, and arguably, people stay more online than they stay in reality. Now, I don't know if you understand, if you have noticed that you have a lot of people on their phone most times. There are some of you here that you can be on your phone 24/7. So far there's data and there's light, you can be on your phone 24/7. Yeah. So there are more people in the online world than, I don't know if you used to watch all this apocalyptic movie, like maybe like the end of the world, and like it's the end of the world and people are now in the digital space, people are escaping. It's literally happening now. People are more in digital space. Like a lot of people are glued to the internet. Like right now, 20 years ago, this class would have been done physically, but now we are doing it online. Like right now, I can't see you guys. I don't know you guys, but we are connected through the internet. And I can say for a fact that I've spent half of my day today on the internet because I have been on my system throughout today, right? I've been on my system throughout today. I hardly move out from my house. Hardly, my routine is church and my house and maybe restaurants sometimes. And why? Because everything else is online. Everything else I want to do is online. I want to see somebody in Canada online. I want to see somebody in Lagos. Just a video call. So a lot of people, we have our lives online, right? So there's a lot of opportunity out there, right? So you can literally, um, you can people are literally online right now, right? And the number will keep increasing. The number will keep increasing because um, a lot of things are now, the internet is so easy to access. The internet is getting easier to access. Maybe not in Nigeria because the data cost is crazy. Some of you are not online because of data cost again. We MTN is already giving you guys, but uh, but yeah, it's so easy to access the internet now. Just have a phone and you can access the internet, right? And number two is measurable results. With digital marketing, you can measure everything. One of the things that we'll be teaching you here, right, is one of the things that we'll be teaching you here is how to get data, right? So one of the things I'll be teaching you here is how to get data, like how to measure, how to interpret data. With the introduction of digital marketing now, you can now market online and things like that. There's a way you can measure your data. Right? You can now measure your data. You can know how many people are viewing your websites. You can know how many people are buying. You can know the impressions that you have. You can know the likes that you're getting. You can know the number of purchases that you're having. So you're able to measure these things. With traditional marketing, you can't really measure anything. Like if you put a billboard somewhere now, right? You don't know how many people are seeing it. Like you just know people are seeing it, but you don't know how many people are seeing it. You can only record the number of sales that you have, but you cannot really pinpoint that the number of sales I've had this month is directly as a result of that billboard that I put on the street. You can't really pinpoint it. Okay, so that's why it's important that you're in digital space also. Then precise targeting. What digital marketing has done or has done for us, has helped us with. What digital marketing has helped us with is segmentation, is the ability to segment, right? So digital marketing has helped us with the ability to segment in the sense that now everybody belongs to a group online. For example, if you are joining a social media, let's say you are opening Instagram today, one of the questions that Instagram will ask you is, what are the topics you love to watch about, or what are the topics that you love to, what are your favorite topics? Question like that. They will ask you a question like that. So what that question helps you to do, what that question helps Instagram to do, is to categorize you under a segment, right? So because everybody are on digital, on Instagram now, we are categorized. Like for example, Instagram knows the things that I like to watch. That's what we call algorithm. So we call it something an algorithm. What the algorithm does is to help in that categorization. So now if I want to target people who like ice cream, there is already a category for them. They are already segmented. Like I can go to Instagram now and there are specific keywords that I will put in place that will make me target those specific people. So that's what this digital age has helped us to do. That segmented everybody. Everybody, like the algorithm knows what you like. I used to tell people, I will know who you are by when I open your YouTube and I see your first 5 videos. The first 5 videos that comes out on when I open your YouTube is exactly who you are, because those are the things that I have been watching. So what the algorithm does is that it studies you, right? It has the capacity to retain things that you have been doing, right? So if you are seeing a particular video on Instagram, it's not because most times, yes, they do suggest videos, but most of the videos that come up on your feed is because you have been watching those kinds of videos. So they understand, they are calculating the amount of minutes you are spending on a particular video, and they already know that okay, these are the kind of things that this person will like. So they categorize you to that list, right? So when another creator creates that kind of video that you like, they will show you, right? So what this digital, all of these platforms have done is help us to categorize people. So everybody has their category now. So there are some type of ads I will see you will never see, right? Because of the category they've placed me in. So what digital marketing, and if you are doing traditional marketing, you can never do that with traditional marketing, because in traditional marketing, like you're just leaving things to chance. You cannot categorize people. If you print a flyer, you're just sharing to people. You don't know who they are, right? You're just sharing it up and down, right? You don't know who they are. This is not to say the traditional marketing is not working. Traditional marketing is still working, and there are still some ways that people are using to try to make it work, mixing it together. And one of the things that will help you to do here is also to look at how you can mix these two together, how you can mix traditional marketing and digital marketing together and make it work for you, right? But there it's with traditional marketing, there's no segmentation, right? Digital marketing, there's segmentation. You can select a segment. With email marketing, some of you that will go later and specialize in email marketing, there's a particular aspect of email marketing that is particularly called segmentation, segmenting people, right? I can have an email list of 12,000 people. I know precisely the people who like dogs. I know precisely the people who like cats. I know precisely the people who like goats, and I can send them segmented emails, right? So that's what digital marketing helps with. Now you can segment people and target them specifically, right? Okay. So let's go into some history of marketing, right? Let's go into some history of marketing. So for me, I'm the issue of marketing. I think that from the time that of Trader by Barter, marketing has had started. I used to wonder how people used to market. Like for example, if I had if I had corn and I wanted um if I had corn and I wanted maize, how will I market it? Like, will I be going around? Like, I'm imagining people will be going around knocking at houses. I have corn, oh, I want me, I want yam rather. I have corn, I want yam, oh. Like, you will not be going around from houses to houses. I'm just imagining how like stressful that would have been. Like, have you ever imagined like how people by in that trade by barter time did it? how were they exchanging things? Like they will is it would have been hard. Thank God for digital marketing. Somebody just type thank God for digital marketing because I think we are born in the most amazing era ever because I can't imagine having to go through that stress. Can you imagine having to go through that stress? So people say type thank God for digital marketing because imagine you are selling clothes now and you wanted people to buy it. You now be knocking from houses to houses. I want to sell clothes. Give me goats or give me one leg of turkey for like that would have been so stressful. Yeah, like okay, they might have been market squares, but so everybody has to go to market. Like if you're a market square, like everybody now has to go to market. You now be looking for who has the thing that you want. It's also I can't do that. I don't think I would have lived long if I were born in that age, right? But basically, by when trade by barter was there, digital marketing that not digital marketing has started, right? But people had to do it in the manual way. They had to go from house to house. Then I think then they started creating market towns, market squares where people will go to, right? You go every Wednesday, um Oja, you go to market and then you go and get things and come back. Just imagine how stressful that was. And then we moved to the newspaper eras. So the newspaper era launched the digital marketing era because now right in your house you can hear that somebody has something that you want, and you can probably like send your money through post office or like through all this post office, and then you can send the thing down to you. So that digital marketing started that way, right? I used to read all these newsletters, um, all these like old timers newsletters that they used to write when copywriting first started. The fathers of copywriting, how they started selling their products. It was with all these newspapers. Like they will write one page of newspapers, and you see people will put their money inside the envelope, send it through the post office, and then after 2 days or maybe sometimes it can be even months, they will send back what they've purchased. Right. That must have also been stressful. Most of you are complaining that Jumia they are taking 7 days. Imagine you sending something for 2 months, 3 months, not receiving it, and then it's coming back, right? So then we had eras of billboards and flyers, yeah, and then we moved to email marketing, right? And then now we're in the social media era, we're in the influencer marketing era. How many of you have how many of you are familiar with the influencer marketing thing going on now? How many of you are seeing like Wasabi doing content for different brands? That's influencer marketing. How many of you are seeing some of your major creators that you like and really love, and once in a while they just come up and they promote a particular product? We're going to dive into all of these psychologies because I think these things, they are psychologies that a lot of us don't understand. One of the things that are going to benefit from understanding marketing is the psychology of marketing, the reason why people buy. Right? So the why people buy is very, very important. And one of the things that you are going to start to do now, you're going to become police. You're going to become a marketing police, and you'll be analyzing every ad that you see. Like why is this person selling to me that this way and things like that. So guys, we are going on a journey, and yeah, that's my 2 bits. Let me know if you guys got value from this. I'm just going to hand it over to Amos now for him to take the rest part of the class.
Yeah. So hope you like really gained a lot from like um what Obi said. Like Just let me know yes. Okay. God value. Yes, I love that. God value. And so you say thank God for digital marketing. I also said thank God for digital marketing. As we were saying it. So let's move into the next thing. We're going to be talking about traditional marketing and the comparing with what we have today. I feel like this AI should be between today and tomorrow. So AI is today, AI is for tomorrow, and I'm sure we're going to learn about it in this class also. So now digital marketing versus traditional marketing. Um, Toby has spoken about some of the digital marketing channels already. We spoke about social media, and we have spoken about SEO and content already. We've also spoken about email. There's also what we call pay per click, which is PPC, and that's part of yeah, PPC, and that's part of like okay, running ads, paid ads on different campaigns. Then we also have the traditional marketing channels in the past. I mean, we've gone through the history and we've seen them. We have TV, we have radio, we have print, we have direct mail, we have events, we have billboards, and some of the let's look at like okay the pros traditional traditional channels. And one of the pros is broad reach, so it's very great for like probably you're running national campaigns now on TV. TV and radio, you can reach large audiences. You can reach like a large number of people. Like let's say you put a billboard on the highway, you are reaching like a whole lot of people passing that highway. Everybody's watching TV. An example could be like the Super Bowl ad or Big Brother Niger that we are watching, or um Big Brother Niger Super Bowl. They're watching the ads there. It's having like a very very broad reach, and those are like the pros of traditional channels. And local awareness also there because if you put billboards inside like local places, like local streets, different towns, everything is local people. Then for digital marketing channels, we've spoken about like what the channels are. Some of the pros include targeted reach. Now we spoke about how the traditional side helps in broad reach, but that can be too expensive because I mean you're not trying to market everybody. I'm sure you're not trying to market to everybody. You're only trying to market to selected people. So like when you want to target them now, that is where digital marketing channel comes in. If you're not my target audience, I probably don't need to be advertising to you. I'll probably be wasting money because some of these things are expensive in terms of like the billboards, the TVs, the radios, advertising in newspaper. But with digital marketing now, you can just use like your YouTube budget and target only the people that you want to sell to, only the people that you want to sell to. So that's where like the scalable budget comes in, and that is the advantage that digital marketing channels have over the the traditional marketing channels. You can even there's even personalization. You can personalize what you have. You can personalize the content. Like okay, instead of talking to a lot of people, you want to only talk to these few people. Yeah, so you can personalize it to the people. So that is, I mean, traditional marketing still has its advantages, it still has its pros, but when it comes to digital marketing, you can get all of that pros and even get more pros because you can start like, okay, say you want to just target this specific people, you personalize your message to these particular people. Yeah. So next thing we're moving into is the role of a digital marketer. We'll be rounding up very soon. So the role of a digital marketer real digital marketer. So if you are wondering, like, what does a digital marketer do? Well, here's what a digital marketer does. Toby has spoken a lot about some of these things. First of all, you create content. Content is at the art of digital marketing. It is content that we put out there. We put content out there. It is content that drives the action that we want to achieve. So think about when you see a Facebook ad that really catches your attention. The reason it works is because the content is designed to engage you, whether it's through a catchy headline, an attractive image, or a special offer. So, as digital marketers, we need to create compelling content that grabs attention and drives conversion. Whether it's a blog post, video, or an ad, content needs to speak to the needs and interests of the audience. So content is at the key of it, and you have to make sure that the content converts. You have to make sure that the content converts. You also have to understand platforms. You also have to understand platforms. Like you have to understand the platforms that you need. Another key is understand the platform. There's Instagram. We've spoken about the Instagram. We've spoken about different social media channels. You know that Instagram is more of a picture and video channel. You know that TikTok is more of a video channel. You know that Twitter is more of a text only channel. You know the kind of you know that Snapchat is more of a story kind of channel. So you have to understand the different channels. You have to understand WhatsApp, understand even media platforms, understand even like maybe Google Meet, Zoom, YouTube, how these platforms work. You know that YouTube is a long form platform. You have to understand these platforms, you have to understand these tools. And finally, you also have to understand data. So working with data is a key part of marketing. If you're not working with data as a marketing, you can probably be running marketing based on vibes. You're just doing marketing like, okay, you think it works, you don't know if it's working or not. But when you are working with data, you can now tell when this works. You cannot tell like, okay, this is working. We have about a few minutes to go now. So I hope you've been able to like just really grab value, especially from what Toby has said. He has really spoken a lot of things. And just to recap, we've spoken about how digital marketing is more than just social media. So this is not just social media marketing. Social media marketing is just a branch of digital marketing. There's much more to digital marketing than social media. We know that you can measure it now. We've spoken about how you can measure it, we've spoken about working with data and how data can actually really help you know what is working. I know how you can scale, and you know that we've talked about how you can actually scale, and how you can actually like, okay, you can increase your budget to target like 10,000 people. You can reduce your budget to target only 1,000 people or 1 million people, 100,000 people, depending on what you want to target, depending on your budget. That will work for you. So, data marketing, it's measurable, it's scalable, and what else is there? It's constantly evolving. Constantly evolving is very, very, very important. Like the world is changing, trends are coming up, new things are coming up. I mean, if you're a Gen Z here or a millennial here, you know that like what was trending back then is not what is trending now. One new song will come to you, another new song is coming the next year, and it's taking over it. And just how those trends are changing. Digital marketing too is changing because behaviors of people are changing. So digital marketing is constantly evolving. Yes, then it's an exciting world. Like we are about to dive into an exciting world. Please, hallelujah, tell them if you're excited for this world you're about to dive into, just drop another emoji. I know we've dropped emojis a lot today, but like yeah, it's because I'm excited though. I'm excited, like I'm excited. So if you are excited to jump into this exciting world of digital marketing, I'm going to take you on a very, very, very interesting journey. And thank you very much for joining the class. I hope you really learned a lot. We have hit our hour mark for today. But don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Toby will be back tomorrow to give you guys more in depth. I believe you are glad, like if you are expecting to just say yes so that Toby will be fired up wherever he is. That okay, yes, tomorrow he has to show you guys the best. Alright then, have a great night rest. Enjoy
Thank
the
you,
rest of
guys. Bye. See you tomorrow.
I am a software engineer at one of the leading tech firms in Europe, but my journey started right here in Ogun State, Nigeria. As a teenager, I always wanted to be a medical doctor, but I found joy in coding during a 7-day digital bootcamp in 2016. Today, I work as a software engineer at one of the world's leading blockchain startups, and I've also worked with other engineering teams across 3 continents. My name is Shedrack. I earn well and thrive in a career that I love.
It's safe to say I learned a skill and became a global talent. You can too.